to introduce Rabbi Yaakov David Cohen. He's the president of the UN NGO Institute for Noahide.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the ambassadors, rabbis, fellow clergies, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to offer a cure for Ms. Diane Watson and for what you spoke about. The idea cure represents communications, understanding, respect, and education. When we have a cure, an education, that universal Noahide code, which is essentially, we all come from Noah. We all come from the original, all religions date back to Abraham, to Noah. And this code is universal in its text because it allows all people to live in peace and harmony. I would like to open with a saying from our sages. Ben Zoma says, "Who is wise? One who learns from every person. Who is brave? One who subdues his negative inclination. Who is rich? One who appreciates what he has. Who is honored? One who gives honor to others." Our sages teach in the Talmud that the key to wisdom is humility. For the one thing that blocks our potential is wisdom, is arrogance. If I told you that the most humble person in the world, you'd probably picture him to be a small, bent-over person, soft-spoken, etc. But in fact, the Torah, the Bible, describes Moses as the humblest man that ever lived. Moses stood up to Pharaoh in Egypt, secured the release of the Jewish people, scaled Mount Sinai, spoke to God face to face, and led the Jewish through the desert to the borders of Israel, and gave humanity the universal Noahide code for peace, to live by peace and harmony. How could this man, who obviously possessed extraordinary qualities of leadership and strength, describe as the humblest man who ever lived? The answer is because humility means recognizing that the tremendous skills and talents and accomplishments that we all have, they're not from ourselves, they're from God. Today we are faced with violent extremism. We all want peace. All people innately desire unity, for love is the very essence of our soul. A human being is a social creature. For this, both love and hate are such powerful emotions. Ultimately, the key to peace is seeing what unites us and realizing that we are all created in the divine image. And I have a book titled Divine Image. You're welcome to read it in 4 different languages on my website. And we learn and we realize from each other. Terrorism strikes at a core. On the very day of Orlando massacre, the Jewish world commemorated what is known as Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah. The holiday takes place on the 50th day of the moment that the Jewish nation fled the land of Egypt. In 2006, we celebrated 3,328 years of the giving of the Universal Code, and it clearly commands respect life, do not assassinate. A man took the lives of 49 unarmed civilians and became the 50th on their day. Humanity has a shared and border, no matter where we live. All humanity has a common solution, which is the Universal Noahide Code, which encompasses all religions and political and legal spheres, no matter where they hail from. The Universal Noahide Code was given to the Torah Bible at Mount Sinai for all religions and all people. The respect, I'm not going to go through, I'm just going to briefly say what they are. The first one is to believe in God. The second one is not to curse God, to establish a relationship. The third one is not to kill, not to steal, not to commit adultery. And the sixth one is not to be cruel to animals. And the seventh one is to establish courts of justice, respect law and order. Because as it's often said, no peace, no justice. I'm just going to conclude. The Universal Noahide Code rises above all politics, justice, and religious systems and boundaries. It comes from the Torah, which we Jewish people have lived in every corner of the earth, in every different environment, socially and culturally, and we've survived and thrived, and we've provided, wherever we go, we provide both physical and spiritual blessings to all people. So the Torah was given for the sake of peace. Peace is its cure. The cure is communication, understanding, respect, and education. Thank you. Salam. See you. Thank you.